Is I, Jay Lava, and this, oh man, we got a Pennsylvania father who pleads guilty to subjecting his 12-year-old son to a fatal state of perpetual suffering. That sounds bad. That sounds really bad. We'll be right back after these messages.
Music teaser.
Kendra, you're the best. Kendra Blackwood is the fucking best.
Hey, we had some viewers and they quickly got off once they seen that hold the mail. It's like, no, not the hold the mail. We can't do it. We don't like it. Sorry, y'all. That's the name of the show, and it goes. So this is the Keep It P podcast where we take news, situations, everyday occurrences, and indeed we show how one could have and could not have been keeping it P.
Why you sound like Alvin and the Chipmunks, cuz?
To you,
Does anybody else? Is it just my phone? If he sounds good, if the sound is good, let us know in the chat, man.
yeah. Come on, y'all. I see y'all in the chat. Let me know. Let me know if I'm sounding good in the chat. I really can't hear you. I'm gonna turn you up some. Yeah, you the one that can't really be heard like that. You sound kind of low. But anyway, uh, if y'all like the intro, that's called Hold the Mayo. The show that we use is a show by Kendra Blackwood that we use to expose the lies in these here articles. Uh, and I said the intro, I guess, all that. If not, y'all know what show this is. But let's get to this dude. This guy. Because this is this is his own son. I read through the article to make sure to see if the son was black because I was really intrigued, like who would subject their own seeds to what they say a perpetual suffering. I think that's pretty darn whack. So let's see. Oh man, hold on. Let's see what Cuz was accused of. If y'all just seeing this program for the first time, make sure that you hit that like button because that helps with the algorithms, and then make sure that you subscribe uh, and hit the bell for notifications so that you too can be alerted each and every time I decide to go live. All right, here we go. This guy right here I'm talking about. It says a 12-year-old boy lived in filth with no light amongst no furniture, and even his father only a dad by name. Now the adult has pleaded guilty to imprisoning this child in the room, killing the boy through prolific abuse. Scott Fremont Schlollenberger Jr., 43, he looked more like 63, but he was sentenced to life in prison without parole for subjugating Maxwell Schlossenberger, 12, to a short, horrific existence, according to the newspaper. Now, Maxwell, that sounds kind of ethnic. I'm giving Maxwell some ethnicity. Maxwell Schlossenberger. Just because the last name Schlossenberger, I'm not even. But anyway, it said charges include criminal homicide, child endangerment, and conspiracy. Scott Schlossenberger was scheduled for trial to begin March 14th in Lebanon County, Pennsylvania. The case against the father, fiance Kimberly Marie Maurer. Hold on now. Kimberly, I want to see who Kimberly Marie Maurer is. Real quick. Hold on. Let me see if I get an image. Okay. So there is an image of Damn, it's that's her. And then hold on, let me see if y'all can show y'all the little boy. Um, damn, it won't let me show you the little boy. That's the green screen shit, y'all. But the little boy. Hold on, let me see. I can click on this picture. That's the little boy that was killed, y'all. They still out here killing them damn kids. Is what they doing. Hold on, let me bring it back some. Damn, can you see him? Oh no. Anyway, I tried, but yeah, it's a little PC, little Applehead boy. Rest in peace to the little shorty, man. Um, it's terrible. It says Max Schlellenberg existed. I will not call this living, and I will never will. He existed in a state of perpetual suffering. Lebanon County District Attorney Pierre Haas Graf during the press conference said back in 2020. He existed in the most deplorable, the most foulest, the most horrendous of human conditions. These ain't my words. This is their words. Get a good look at that guy. This is the guy that they're talking about is perpetuating these kind of crimes. It says, hold on. Matter of fact, they got a little video. Fair use, usage of fairness. Let's see what they got to say about it.
The blinds, the curtains were duct taped to the window. That little boy in his suffering could not see out. The community, even if it knew to look for him, could not see in. And that child died suffering entirely alone in the darkness.
Why am I getting strong vibes that this kid might be mixed though? It says cops responded to the home on May 26, 2020 about a report of a young Schlellenberg being dead. Authorities found him naked. Both the bed and Mark Schlellenberg's body were woefully covered in fecal matter, prosecutors said. Claw marks appeared to the child's victim sheets. The child victim sheet said marks made in indentations on the stained feces. The police removed the bedding and located a pile of moldy fecal matter under the frame itself. Dang. The 12-year-old's room had no light, and the only furniture was a bed. Though the room with windows and doors, the shades were taped to the window frames and the doors were screwed shut, authorities said. Meanwhile, the door leading to the outside had 3 metal hooks. Maxwell's father and Maurer, who was, for all intents and purposes, the child's mother for the past decade. Hold up. Did they adopt this child? Who was for all of a decade admitted that they used these hooks to lock the boy inside, investigators said. The couple did not put him in school, and Maxwell had not gotten medical care since the age of 2. They adopted this boy, and that's messed up. The medical examiner, let me show y'all old girl face too, just so y'all see this little scuzz bucket. That's her. They said the medical examiner determined that Maxwell Schlager was starved and malnutrition and badly undersized for his age, and only weighed 47 pounds when he died, and standing just 50 inches. The doctor ruled 12-year-old boy. Hold on. They said the 12-year-old boy died blunt trauma and starvation, malnutrition, serving complicated factors. So y'all starved the dude and beat on the dude. Matter of fact, they just got done from telling y'all that this is the worst that there could ever be. Where were the adoption wellness check people? Exactly. That's how I think that this was like a mixed or black boy, and this dude was adopted. You're right, Paradigm. Adopted, and we already know, like, when black kids are in the clutches of PC society, everybody looks the other way. Just like the little boy in the leather coat that was hugging the cops, and then his mom drove him and his little sisters off the bridge. The two lesbian white ladies who bounced from state to state, um, they bounced state to state abusing these kids. Memphis Slim, what's up, cuz? How you feeling? Um, and yet it's not like Schlellenberg and Maurer didn't know how to be parents. Judging by the prosecution's accounts, they had kids together and cared for them. So this was a black kid. I'm telling you. You hear that? They were like they didn't know how to be parents. The defendant had biological children. Ding, 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 ding. See, told you. The defendant had biological children together, said children lived within the same home as the victim, authorities said. These children were healthy, well-adjusted, cared for. When interviewed, the other children in their home described the stench as unmatted from Max Schlager's bedroom and how defendants refused to let the victim out of the room. The child specifically remembered the defendants would enter the room, the victim's room with Max, and he would scream and cry, and the child would recall the defendants discussing bruises on the victim's body. So that right there is sick in itself too, because y'all raising little serial little killers. I don't care who you is and who your parents is. If you let your parents abuse and maim a child in a room and y'all know it's happening, y'all just as complicit. They're probably going to grow up to do the same thing when they get older. They adopted him for the funding, I would say so. But
No doubt.
obviously, it seems like they adopted him for the torture,
Right.
not the money. They adopted, that was a legal way to get somebody to torture them. Man, this is
And
real.
and I'm saying that there was some sexual assaults going on.
Of course they was. You know they was probably doing it on the feces body. They was in there doing it in the feces body room for sure. They was. Cause it seemed because we know that criminality of the sort does come with a sexual undertone or a sexual innuendo. Like usually somewhere lurking around all this heinous, deplorable, despicable crime is something sexual. I hate to say it, but you're freaking right on. Do you know that's
Sexual see sexual deviancy.
do you know that's the end of the article, cuz?
No.
That's it. They even went so far as to lionize these people and said that they were actually good parents to the children that they have. It's just this one that was the bad one.
Ah.
Because I ain't hear no demonization in neither one of these like sickos. But they had to go on to tell you that they had other children that lived in the house as well. And they interviewed the other children, and the other children go on to say that they knew about the abuse taking place in the other room and said or did nothing.
Wow.
So I say that there's future little serial killers and axe murderers the damn selves.
So they wasn't going to school, obviously.
They was.
They was
Yes.
going to school?
Yes, the children within the child lived within the same home as the victim, authorities said. The children were healthy, well adjusted, and cared for. Well adjusted mean they went to school. They was around socially with other people.
I think they saying that. I can't believe you was going in school and then not tell you don't tell nobody that you're getting the feces rag to the mouth.
Well, they wasn't catching any of the flu fops. It was the one individual that was in this room since the age of 2 and adopted.
Yeah,
As you
what I'm
say,
saying is so right. But by law, you have to be in some type of school for regular people. For black people, we gotta be in school. So why wasn't there no school? Where's the authorities Was they being homeschooled? Nobody found that weird. We got 6 kids or how many ever kids. All of them are going to regular school, but just this one
Right.
is
Yeah.
being
Yeah.
homeschooled.
That's a good point. Yeah, it's flaky at best. I mean, I think the child is black just simply because of how it's saw. You know how when they be all nonchalant, like, oh, this was the most despicable. I ain't heard nothing about no charges. Oh no, well he pleaded guilty. But okay, so he pleaded guilty, but what kind of time did he get? I ain't hear no time or nothing. I ain't hear for neither one of the scumbags. There's no
Yeah,
time
cause
said.
don't yeah, cause don't worry about that. Just adopt some more black babies and go ahead and use them for your
Yeah,
sexual
I'm looking over it
deviancy.
again, dude. I swear I don't see not a lick of they face this amount. If this happens, that's gonna happen. They ain't saying crap about what consequence. Ain't like it ain't no consequences. He said the
Cause it's
biggest
not.
issue we don't know of is mental state of mind of said child either. He could have had some mental issues and he could have been disabled, EI autism, or the latter. Nah, I think that's letting the parents off a little too easy. Because then, I mean, usually if a kid has a mental ability, that make parents go harder on the uptake and the care of them. Like they go harder on usually. Usually, I mean, I don't really hear
Unless it's the black adopted kid.
exactly. That's what I'm saying. This is racially motivated because of the heinous, because of the 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 like you said, paradigm demonic, the demonism. He said again, it could have been an issue with the child, and for them they contained the problem instead of losing the money they got for him. Well, I think
Nah, man, I'm not going with that.
no, I
Okay?
think
The
it was
kid got autism, so what? So that makes him a bad kid and give him the flu flops and give him the woo. I'm
leave
calling
him
the
in.
parents demonic. They're horrible and they're disgusting people. They're devils. And I don't care what was the. I don't care if the kid was a bad kid. That don't mean they put the man. Stop, P.
But
Stop,
hold up,
P.
but there's a clear picture that the kid ain't black though.
Oh, is
So
it?
yes, I forgot about that. I did look in the beginning of the segment. I looked the dude up, and nah, dude, the little boy is PC, and
Hold on. Since when the pictures of kids? The minor victims. I thought we didn't show pictures or even name minor children.
hey, but you know what though, Memphis Slim though, he do got an enlarged head though. He do got
I
a
mean,
big old
I'm not debating the fact that something was wrong with the shorty. I'm
yeah.
just not letting the parents off.
No, I'm not letting they goofy ass off at all. That they were malicious, devilishly devils, and they tortured this boy till his end. And
And
they
I'm
look,
still saying fam got some type of swirl in fam. I'm still saying that.
but look. Hold on, let me see. Hold on. I took the name, Shorty's name. Hold on, I'm gonna do it on air. Then I guess I gotta do it real quick. I took um I took Shorty's name, copy, and that's funny. They do got a picture up, which they usually don't show young victims like that, you know.
That's
But they
even
got
more what leads me to believe that fam
there. You
swirly. They
go.
don't be showing the picture.
Here, hold on, check it out. There you go, right there. That's him.
Who's this one in the middle? Who's the black one?
No, ain't who? What you talking about? Ain't none of them
On the
black.
whole screen, look in the middle. See the black one in the middle?
No,
Whose kid is that?
that's the lady. That's the lady and the man, and then that's the lady and the
Oh,
man. That's the two that's in there. But yeah, they and look, oh, and they're going a picture with all the other cheering too. So it wasn't even the case of, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it wasn't even the case of he was they just some low down dirty motherfuckers. Like they ain't even
So this is just Save the PC Babies. This is we on the back. We on the Save the Crusade. We on the crusade again.
I guess because they not even motivated by the heinousness of racism. You feel what I'm saying? The baby could have had a black father, but came out. Okay.
True.
Okay.
True story.
True
Look
story.
at that coach. Look at that new coach for the Giants or whatever, fam. That look, hey, they had to ask us. He's like, I'm a human being, and yes, my dad's black. He not black. His dad's black.
Well, that could. Yeah, I mean, that's not outside the realm, is what I'm saying. But what I'm also saying is the parents is the worst at all. Period. Because from the optics of it, it looks like there's not even a hint of racism here, and they just going all out demon mode on the little kid.
Which we know is possible because we've been on a crusade to save PC children.
Yeah, we have been. I ain't gonna hold y'all, man. I just want y'all to understand that. Notice something. They don't give this is lamestream media news. They don't give a damn about the kid in this sense, because they not demonizing the people who did it to him. They don't give a damn what happened to that kid. Not nothing.
And if they don't care about theirs, they definitely don't care about yours.
That's the point. Enough said. Don't need to say no more. Y'all know the slogan. Love, peace, blessing. What's up, Mom? Love, peace, blessings, and what's very important is make anti-black racism a public health crisis. And take these commercials. Thanks everybody for tapping in. Don P, what up?
Music TV.
Everybody know you get the money from that robbery before you went on the day. I told you motherfucker I got your money yet, man. Fuck you, man. You ain't got the money yet. Fuck you think you is, man. Motherfucking Ron O'Neal or something. What you gonna do? You ain't supposed to be scared now because you got a pistol, motherfucker.
I got it. Look, I don't play with this shit. You don't even know what I gave to this shit. Self-made with this shit. I slay with this shit. Been a lot of roads I done paved with this shit. Look, see, I don't play with this shit.
Kyrie with the give and go. I get it cheap for the low. More snow than a Eskimo big birdies. Taking flight, change your life in one night. By 2 a.m. if you do it right. Up late like midnight. Small fish, big appetite. Get an extra 4 if you whip it right. Got good gas and it's light bright. Got
He been hula hooping through loopholes, working round shit. You can count lava down, but you can't count them out, baby. Life give me lemons, I make lemon rain die. He been hula hooping through loopholes. I gotta go, gotta hustle to get it. If you ain't talking business, little shawty, you
Hey, Ray Ray.
Hey Rihanna, hey girl, how you doing? I'm into you like Trump's in the Putin. I know that might sound a little confusing. I had to say it for my own amusement. What I'm trying to say is, can we go cruising? Top down, blow some good gas, and listen.
Brushy cream leaves, Keith, whale, premium bud. Man, I hustle in the street, but I'm a freak with the love.